Hello and welcome to the 6th edition of this year virtual job fair organized by the Chambre de Commerce et d'Industrie de Laval with the financial participation of Service Québec Laval. Today we're happy to present you this little video capsule entitled What are my options to get help in English regarding my job research? So we have the opportunity to meet Ms. Tracy Artemchuk, employment counselor at Groupe Priorité Travail, where she has been working over 9 years, who also occupies the role of job search coordinator for the English Job Search Club for all the Laval residents to learn job search techniques and solutions. So welcome, Tracy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
So Tracy, please tell me, what are some of the options for job seekers?
Well, you know, particularly for job seekers out here, there are many different options. Certainly one of the areas that I work a lot with are the English residents out there that are seeking job opportunities, who are struggling to figure out what companies I apply to. So a couple of options. Obviously, the first is to go to Service Québec and inquire about different services that are out there for English-speaking Anglophones, like my English Job Search Club. Second of all, looking at different websites of companies, going through the white pages or yellow pages online, making sure that people get familiar with the types of companies in the industries that they're looking for, and as well to realize that a lot of companies, it's just as simply as sending a CV out and taking a look at what are the career options and do I fit into the requirements of the particular jobs. If they feel like they don't, once again, you know, the best option is to take a look at the CCILaval, the Service Employabilité de Laval, to see if there's something that could maybe a program to help benefit them or help them search and seek a job a little bit more efficiently.
All right, and if I'm thinking about this group Service Employabilité Laval, Service Emploi Laval, do I get the options to be served in English as well?
Well, you have to take a look at what are the services offered. There are 13 different organizations that are regrouped together. And some of those services do offer English help. At Groupe Priorité Travail, we have the English Job Search Club, but as well we have other programs for more advanced job seekers. And these services can be offered in English, where we can help them build their CV, create online profiles, go through interview processes, and as well research companies that could possibly be more international or English oriented.
All right, and if my CV is in English, do you also help traduce it in French as well? Do you like accompany people to maybe go help get like help in French as well, like the groupe de francisation, like the French groups or stuff like that? Is that part of your expertise as well?
Well, there are different sort of services. We're talking about two different things. So first of all, we're not translators, so to speak, but we most certainly can help English job seekers who can perform their tasks and speak in French to have a French document. We are in Quebec, and that's very important. As well, we like to encourage our English-speaking clients to continue striving to become bilingual, as it really enriches them. And of course, the companies that they're looking to seek or seeking can really benefit from that. In terms of helping them with their documentation, most certainly, we've even gone so far as to do interview practices in French to help people grow their vocabulary and be more comfortable. For anybody that's looking to improve their French, once again, they can return to Service Québec and they can inquire about francisation and different courses that are available. A lot of people that I meet no longer have access to that option, and I encourage them in saying that one of the best ways to learn French, and how I myself learned it, was taking the opportunity to parallel and hybrid both working in an environment and taking French at the same time, so they can directly apply what it is that they're learning, so they don't finish a French course and then realize that they're not able to practice it.
All right, perfect. And also you mentioned earlier the Job Search Club. Could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Certainly, I'd love to. You know, as an Anglophone, some people feel like the only services that are available to them are in French. So we really want to put out there that, again, the French is very important, but if you are an Anglophone, we understand that having access to documentation and counseling that's in English can sometimes help alleviate the stress that a job seeker can feel. So my English Job Search Club, our English Job Search Club, is a series of workshops that not only help somebody sort of either clarify a job objective, but as well enforce and help teach them all of the different steps that they can do to sort of enhance their job search and make it a little bit more efficient. The workshop is held in English. The documentation is in English, although again, we can offer to make a CV for them in French and help them with their cover letter. We do at the end a mock interview to help these individuals practice their interview techniques, both in English and as well in French for those that are comfortable. And then again, regrouping some of the English community, because networking is still the #1 way to find a job. Just bringing these individuals together who are feeling isolated so that they can share their experiences and, you know, pass on the word about maybe where they've worked and companies that are open to hiring Anglophones and helping them integrate.
All right. And this pandemic situation, did it change anything for that group? Is it like still available? Is it online? Is it on person? Like how can I find this group if I'm like searching for it?
Well, a couple of different ways to search. For anybody that is comfortable on the internet, they can go to Untitled Chapter and look under on the English side of our website to the English Job Search Club. We also have a website, www.gptlaval.com, which brings them directly to the page discussing the Job Search Club. Yes, the pandemic for, I think, everybody has changed a few things. The Job Search Club does continue, and a lot of our group meetings are now done via Zoom. What I like to sort of mention as well is for people that are maybe not as comfortable with technology, we can still meet with them on an individual basis and then gather them on either a phone call or even just like a vocal portion of Zoom to make sure that they are able to still connect with the group. So we've done what we've had to modify, and we're finding that happily a lot of people are benefiting from working on such things as Zoom because they can practice the techniques that employers right now are using to hire.
That sounds really great. And if you would have to give 1 or 2 tips for the people that are looking for jobs today through this job fair, what would be the tip that you would have to give them?
Well, a couple of tips. #1, make sure you know your job objective. It's really important to know what you're seeking so that when you talk about yourself and you give examples of your skills, your qualities and attributes, that you're making direct references to the job that you're looking for. Patience, patience, patience. It can sometimes seem very long, very arduous that we're sending out our CVs into the great wide open and nobody is hearing us or seeing us. So for somebody just to stay very persistent and consistent in what they're doing, don't take the job search personally. And from the stories that we've heard in the past, after sending CVs out, a lot of people will sometimes get calls 2 months, 3 months, sometimes even a year later. So just to stick with it, stay positive, and continuously improve your skills towards your job search.
Well, thank you so much for this interview today. Thank you for your generosity, your time, your tips. I think it's going to help a lot of people if they are in a situation, if they speak only English, if they just arrived to the country, if they were like raised in the English community. I think it's going to really help them to get some places to go to. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for giving me the time to do so.